New reference track just dropped. So Drake just got exposed for not writing Nokia either. And there's a couple reasons why I got to cover this. But first, let's go into the clip.
So sent 3 records, and that was one of them was the end.
This is the producer of Nokia, by the way.
So sent 3 records, and that was one of them was that ended up being the Nokia record.
Do you have the demo? Are we allowed to hear it?
Shit.
He didn't want to play it.
Okay.
Put that shit on or don't come outside. Who it is? Who it is?
It even sounds like Drake's voice. You know, low key, this is not the first time. I low key kind of like his version better. The e. This is the second time I've heard a Drake reference track and kind of like the reference better. This whole, well, I mean, Drake make it sound better. Not always. Not always. I think y'all just used to hearing him and been branded that it's supposed to sound better, so you just accept it as much. But but we got a lot to talk about and unpack with this. Let's go.
Who it is? Who it is? Put that shit on, it's gonna be a movie. Was it her? Was it her? Was it her? Was it her? I think it was her. But was it her? Whatever the function. Whatever the function. Whatever the function. Where? Whatever the party. Where? When I hear my ringtone ring, buddies get to dancing.
That's the.
His version is low-key better, and to me, because it sounds more native to him. And when I hear it with his accent, I hear it with his voice, I hear it with his, it sounds more tailored to him when you sound the original version. But like I said, I got a lot to say about this. No, his version better.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, she loved it too. It literally feels like the Drake version is a homogenized, like GMO version of this one. It feels like stripped away and more processed, like a highly processed, high fructose corn syrup version of this one. You could tell like this sound, this vibe, this bop is in his roots. You could tell.
That's a.
Okay, so before we get into this, make sure you hit that like button. That's crucial as ever. Every time you hit that like button, you're doing a lot to help this channel and make this go crazy, because you know once they rolled out that hype feature, all the channels got 500,000 subscribers or more don't have it. So that hype feature is making or breaking videos. So thank you guys so much, because the only way we fight back is by y'all hitting that like button, dropping that comment, subscribing, and hitting that bell notification. Hit the bell so you get my video sent right to you, right to your phone like I texted it to you myself. Now, let's talk a little bit. Now, here's the reason why I covered this. Because last year, I did this video. What is the date of this video? April 7th, 2005, right? There was people calling this cap, saying that I was lying, saying, oh, this TDE conspiracy. How would you know? There's people calling this nigga a liar, Capo Bravo. I remember Capo Bravo around this time. Niggas calling him a liar. I remember, but let's go back to this video. Hold on.
Let's get it.
Nokia producer on 10/5/24. I'll be having it. Y'all be, I'll be calling it. Last year.
Hey, hey.
So this reference has been out for a while.
Who it is?
You hear that?
Who it is? Who it is? Ho? Who it is? Who calling that shit? You calling my shit? Who calling my shit? Who's calling that shit?
So as you see, I did this a year ago, right? Did this a year ago. So this video came out a year ago and we talked about it, right? Now, I'm doing this follow-up video just to the people who said I was lying or said that these references weren't real. There's niggas saying it was AI. I just want to say, I told you so. Eat poo poo. I was right. You were wrong. Okay, now let's mature a little bit. You got to follow up. Now, this brings up more of the questions, right? Now, I saw somebody say something. Oh, and by the way, here's another clip of him doing this. Hold on.
Baby girl. Baby girl.
You can tell he loved this song.
Hey. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shaking ass in the club with your homegirl. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Show the whole world.
So, yeah. As you see, this person was the pen behind Nokia, the hit maker. Shout out to the brethren. Now, shout out to Crumble Colonizer. This is where I got the video from. And I saw actually a good comment to this, right? And something by Brian Z. Now, I've covered Brian Z. Very, very intelligent music producer, I'm pretty sure. Very tapped into the industry. Don't really be on the Stan Wars stuff. It really just gives honest takes and gives his knowledge of what he knows. So let's read what he said, because it kind of frames what I have to say, right? So he said, if you're using this clip to dunk on Drake, stop. This is how most pop records get made. A producer or top liner builds the beat and or demo vocal, and then the record is pitched to an artist or label. Elkin is credited as producer and writer on Nokia. Okay, cool. So that's what he says to Crumble Colonizer when she posts this. And he's actually right. If you go back to that original clip, that original video, this original video right here, I actually say as much in it. Now, I don't know. I didn't like cue it up. So hold on. This is the producer doing the intro. You hear him, and then Drake comes over and does the full thing. Now, before, there's some more clips too. There are a little some stuff, and we're gonna get into those. But I gotta say this. Now, I got two feelings about this. Now, remember, I just gotta say this. What I said. The first one is, all right. So basically, we can see that there's a reference track of a song like Nokia. Right? And some people might be like, well, it's different. It's not really like a rap song, so it's okay that he has reference tracks. Don't give them what I'm about to say. They don't write their stuff. Don't give them bars yet. Don't leak my bars yet. At this point now, I okay, so basically in this video, as you hear me say, like, you know, it's a track, so it's like a pop song, it's a hook, this is what happens, this, that, and the third. You can't look at it. I said all of that. Go back and watch that video in it. So I basically said what Brian said there. Here is the problem, right? Because Brian is right, but so are the people who have an issue with this. Here's the problem, right? This is a common practice. Now, I saw somebody in the comment section say something about, what about Jay-Z when he was, there's videos of him with Pharrell and him with Timbaland, and they're making the beat in the song. He's talking about Fade to Black DVD. If you watch it, they actually don't make the chorus, and Pharrell sings the chorus in Allure, so that's just whataboutism, right? Now, here is the problem that we have with Drake consistently not writing the things that he gets the accolades. I'm going to tell you why. Because he talks as if he writes them. He does not acknowledge that other people write his stuff. And then he uses that to say he's the biggest hit maker. He's the best rapper. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. We can do the pop star. This is what pop stars do. Cool. And I give you that. I even said that. Until a nigga starts calling himself the greatest rapper ever. Until a nigga starts saying he's better than other rappers. Until he says, how many hits do these guys have? I'm the hit maker, hit maker. No, nigga, you're the hit buyer. You feel me? You buy hits, and they feed you hits. So it is just, and I understand rap is about being braggadocious, but anytime it gets exposed, one of Drake's biggest crutches is he's the hit maker, he's the best writer, he's a da 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 da. And I'm not acting like he might not write for people too, but the problem be that the difference with Kanye, okay, I'll put it like this. I can never consider Drake a certain type of rapper because of this. And there's more than just the hook, by the way, because as we saw there, Drake changed up stuff, but we saw the baby girl part. We saw so essentially the biggest hit Drake has had in a long time, another nigga wrote, which is fine if you're Shakira, because people be like, but what about Beyonce? She don't write. What about Michael Jackson? The difference is they don't get on records and be like, I'm the greatest writer ever, and I do it by myself. No new friends, it's just me. Like, what are you? Drake presents himself like he is a one-man band, one-man machine, and he is the Michael Jordan, the greatest, the Michael whatever. The difference is Drake is a group. Drake is a group of people that come together and make sure something has the best hits, the biggest hits. And then also, Nokia just fell off the charts too. So that shit didn't even last the summer. You feel me? And something to me, I'm not even just saying that to dunk on Drake. I'm saying that to say, I sometimes feel like the reason why some of the stuff don't be hitting is because I don't know how long Drake has been using ghostwriters, but it's starting to feel like he's getting ghostwriters and he's not even injecting much of himself in the song anymore. It feels homogenous. It feels like his songs don't mean nothing. They feel like there's not a connect. They're not hitting the culture because I don't feel like they're real to him. At the end of the day, yes, this is a common practice with people, right? The difference is niggas ain't getting whole songs. And those reference tracks aren't dropping and leaking, man. And then on top of that, if someone goes, I am the best rapper, I am the best writer, I am the best, and then literally a laundry list of songs and verses leak with somebody else writing it, then I can't get at to you, gang. So like I said, Brian is right where this is a common thing, but the difference is the person we're talking about likes to specifically act like he doesn't need any help and he's a one-man band and then uses these accolades as if he's the one who did it by himself. So he gonna brag about Nokia like, what? I'll just pen up another hit. No, you won't, nigga. You'll buy one. And like I said, this is a common practice. But you got to be careful how you talk when you having half of your song written by somebody else. Chorus, hooks, bridges, ideas, concepts. The only thing you're doing is coming and barely putting a verse in. Because let's keep it real. When Drake, how many bars is Nokia? How hard is it to go do it? Like, the hardest part of Nokia was made by this nigga. Drake just came in and went, that's it. Well, there it is, man.